Hi, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's. This is an idea that I had last year and I've been waiting to make it. This is my teddy bear Christmas. It took a lot of prep work, but it was actually very easy to put together. If you want to give this a try, stick around. The first thing I did was decorate my little 2-foot tree. It has white lights already attached to it, and I added some battery red lights that are on a timer. The reason I decorated it first was to see how high I needed the dowel rod. The dowel rod's 36 inches. Half of it is absolutely perfect. This dowel rod is 3/8 by 36 inches. I got it at Walmart. So the next thing to do is cut it in half and paint it white. I found this pack of dowel rods at Walmart. In it there were 1/4-inch dowel rods. Cutting these in half and painting them white to make the rungs of the ladder. Once the paint was dry, to give the dowel rods the look of candy canes, I got some washi tape and just put it on the dowel rod. One thing I did notice about this is that it has a tendency to come up at the edges. So after I got everything done, I just added a little bit of hot glue to keep it in place. I don't know why it stuck to the rod and not the ends, but hey. After the glue dried, at least cool enough to touch, I just cut off the little bit at the end. To do these smaller dowel rods, I needed thin washi tape, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Thought about cutting it, but I figured I wasn't going to be able to cut it straight. So I found this iridescent ribbon at Walmart, and I just put a little dab of glue on the end. And then just twisted it. And added another dab of glue at the bottom. And it held in place. I didn't have to glue all the way down. I didn't have to take the chance of the ribbon melting. And then I just did the same that I did with the thicker dowel rods and cut the excess ribbon off. Done. To get the rungs spaced evenly, I just used a ruler, and since the large dowel rods were 18 inches, every 3 inches was good. All I did was use a little hot glue to get them in place. I got these little teddy bears at the Dollar Tree around Valentine's Day. To make them look a little more Christmassy, I decided that they needed little Santa hats. So I cut an 8.5 inch circle out of paper. I cut it in half to make the pattern. I cut around red felt. And once that was done, I pinned it up along the side. And I sewed, but you could hot glue it or use fabric glue. Trim off any excess, including the little corner. Turn it right side out. Add a pom-pom. And then I glued some 1-inch white fur, starting at the seam. And I continued all the way around. Once the hats were done, I just put the pom-pom on the end and hot glued it so that it stayed. And I'm doing 3 of those. I made a little stack of presents to go under the tree just by wrapping small boxes. Some of these are Matchbox boxes, some of these are from the Dollar Tree, some are candy boxes. I just wrapped them all up, put them together with some double stick tape, and now I have a cute little pile of presents. The base for the tree, I used a 1-inch piece of styrofoam. And I cut it to fit where I want it to go, and I covered it with red velour. I held it in place with sequin pins, and then I made a little skirt for the tree out of the same velour, just by cutting a large circle and cutting a slit up the back. And this also hides the battery pack. To anchor the ladder, I just shoved it right in, and the velour is giving enough where it doesn't even show, and I've just balanced it so that it fits in with the tree, and the tree's actually holding it up. I put the little teddy bears, one holding the ladder, one getting ready to put an ornament on, and the one up at the top is getting ready to put another ornament on. And this is pretty much done. The little vignette is finally done. There's a little teddy bear at the bottom holding the ladder, another one putting up a star ornament, and another one at the top of the ladder getting ready to put up a little ball. And a nice red glitter star at the top. And it is now ready to be put in place. Merry Christmas! And now that my little vignette is done, it's in its place where it's meant to be, and I'm wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy creating, everyone.